Hello, my name is Nick Davis. I'm a realtor with RE/MAX Premier Group, and I live and work here in the Tampa Bay area. What we're going to talk about today is a question we get asked a lot. What is a CDD? Well, a CDD is a community district development. And in layman's terms, what it is the developer can create a CDD, build the community, the infrastructure, the sewer, the roads, community clubhouses, community pools, things like that. And then they hold a bond over the community for a specific period of time. These bonds can be 20, 25, 30 years. And what the bond is designed to do is that the homeowners actually pay the developer back for putting the money out to do the infrastructure, the community clubhouses, the pools, things like that. So let's dive right into it. Now, depending on who you're talking to, some people like CDDs, some people don't. It is in your tax bill. You are supposed to separate the CDD from the portion of your taxes when you do your taxes every year. So prior to the creation of CDDs, the local government would incur these costs. And then they liked that because they could ensure that the property value and the taxes were more controlled, and they could raise them and have, create more income for the county. One of the big drawbacks to CDDs is that the developer has a lot of control over the community, and it will take several years for enough of the bond to be paid off to where the homeowners will actually get more of a say in what goes on. But again, there will always be a maintenance bond for the life of the community. So even though the majority of the bond will disappear after 20, 25, or 30 years, you still will have that maintenance portion. CDDs are unlike typical homeowners association fees. These CDD fees will actually show up in your tax bill. There will be a line item on your tax bill. CDD fees can range from anywhere from $500 to $5,000, depending upon the community, depending upon the amenities within the community. So there's no general rule of thumb as to what a CDD fee will be. Just to kind of give you an idea, and I know this data is a little bit out of date, but it was the most current that I could find. As of 2012, Florida had over 600 CDDs with municipal bonds totaling $6.5 billion. Wow. So, and now that was 10 years ago, because this is 2022. So I don't even know how many CDDs are in Florida, but it is a very common occurrence, something that if you're coming from out of state, you should be aware of. And other communities that just have homeowners association or HOA dues, they can vary from $100 a month to $100 a year to $200 a month, $300 a month, quarterly, semi-annually. And those fees are not paid as part of your mortgage or part of your taxes. Those would be a separate fee to pay the homeowners association. And you're going to ask me, Nick, so if the community has a CDD, there's going to be no HOA. Well, that's not entirely true. Some communities, or I should say most communities that have CDDs will still have an HOA. And I've seen them where some of the CDD communities, maybe their HOA is $100, $120 a year. And I've seen them where they're $300 a quarter. So there's, again, no rule of thumb as to how the community is set up, whether it's a CDD community, whether it's CDD and HOA, or just an HOA community, or if you're just out on a piece of property, chances are there's not going to be any homeowners associations or deed restrictions. You would just fall into the county for what you can do or not do. A CDD is controlled by a board of supervisors, normally 5 members. After 6 years, the power has to start transferring to the homeowners of the community. So hopefully you found this helpful. And if you need any help buying, selling a home here in the Tampa Bay area, just give us a call, 813-300 7116. Look forward to hearing from you soon.